Hello everyone, Flavia here, and welcome to day 22nd of the Spellbinders 2025 Crafty Advent Calendar series. So yesterday we did open the smallest door of this calendar, which is this one over here. And inside this one, we got a really nice sentiment die plate that reads best wishes. And this is the note card that I created yesterday using yesterday's surprise. So if you missed that video, make sure to check it out by clicking on the link in the description box down below. And now, without further ado, let's hurry up and open this one over here, the 22, which is pretty large. So I'm assuming this is gonna be another stencil set. Yes, I think I guessed it right. So here is a picture of the content inside, and it looks like it could be a layering die set, but I think this is gonna be a layering stencil set. Yep, it is a fun stencil set. Okay, so here are the layers. So we're gonna get 3 different layers to create one image. And the fun thing about layering stencils is that it allows us to easily and quickly add different colors to different sections of the panel, which is so much fun. By the way, all of these different layers, they do have numbers engraved on the bottom right corner. So this one has number 1, this is layer number 2, and then number 3, and this is to indicate the order we should follow when stenciling with this set. So here I have a large white panel that later I am going to trim it down to fit my A2 size note card, and I think I'm gonna begin by taping this first layer in place with pieces of the Spellbinders Best Ever Craft tape. So now, to protect the rest of this panel, of my white panel, I am going to use pieces of full sticky post-it pages that I would definitely reuse when switching the stencil layers. So these are the colors that I'm gonna be using to add color to my panel. These are by Simon Says Stamps, so I'm gonna use Seafoam, Sweets, and Bubblegum. And I am going to begin with the lightest color, which is Bubblegum. By the way, these ink blending brushes that I have over here, I also have them in smaller sizes, and these are by Simon Says Stamp as well. So before I switch the stencil layer, I like to wipe it off with a clean cloth. Then I'm gonna set this aside for now. Then I'm gonna remove the post-it pages. I'm gonna do so carefully because I wanna reuse them for the next layer. So here is how it looks with just one layer, with layer number 1 of the stencil set. Now I'm gonna grab number 2 and I'm gonna try to line it up with the previously stenciled pattern. I think that looks good, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tape the stencil down in place again using the same pieces of tape. Then I'm gonna place the post-it pages back to protect my white panel. And now I can move on to the next color, which is Seafoam. Once that is done, I'm gonna wipe off my stencil, remove the post-it pages, and here is the result after adding the second layer of stencil. Now I am going to position layer number 3, and again I'm gonna try to align this last stencil layer with the previously stenciled patterns on my cardstock. And for the last layer, I'm gonna be using the Sweets ink pad by Simon Says Stamp. Okay, so here is a closer look at the finished stenciled image. So I think I'm gonna cut this like so, using a rectangular die plate, and I'm gonna have the stenciled mandala all the way on the left side of my panel. So here is the panel after I cutting it with my metal plate, and I cut this panel to 4 3/4 by 3.5 inches, and the plan is to glue this white panel to the front of this A2 size note card. So this is top folding, and I already added white panels inside to make it feel stronger, and this one's gonna go at the front. So now what I think I want to do is use this plate over here. So this is a sentiment die plate, and it was a surprise from day 21st of this calendar. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut out the sentiment that reads best wishes. Okay everyone, so off screen I cut out this slightly bigger panel and I am going to adhere this white stenciled panel on top of the aqua panel, and only then I will glue this to the front of my note card. And here is the die cut sentiment that reads best wishes. So now with the panels glued to the note card, I'm gonna go ahead and adhere the die cut sentiment. I think I want this to go like so, at the bottom right corner of this white panel. So I am going to use a pair of self-lock tweezers to hold this first die cut word as I apply glue in the back. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing for the die cut word best. Tap off the excess glue. Now to embellish this note card, I'm thinking about adding flat back pink beads. So I got this from Amazon and it comes in many different sizes. And I think I'm gonna add one that is big enough to cover this dot in the center. So that's gonna be this one. To do so, I'm gonna use liquid glue, strong liquid glue, and a wax pencil to pick it up. Okay, so now I gotta think about where I'm gonna position the smaller ones. And I actually wanna see if I have... Yes, I have an aqua color as well. So I'm gonna be alternating between aqua and pink beads to bring this note card to the next level. Okay everyone, so here is the completed note card along with the matching envelope. I did go overboard and added lots of flat back beads, and to be honest, I love the result. It was a lot of work, but I don't mind embellishing my note cards at all. It is actually my favorite step of the process. So here is a closer look. The die cut sentiment has a little bit of sparkle. I'm not sure it is showing on the video, but I did go over this die cut sentiment with my aqua shimmer pen, which is this one. And to make the craft color envelope match, I did add 2 cardstock strips and I stamped the sentiment "You are my favorite person on earth," which is one of my favorite sentiments. It is from a really old stamp set by Spellbinders, which is this one. It was released a long time ago, but I still find myself using this specific stamp all the time. So this completes today's video and I hope you enjoyed watching and felt inspired to create. Remember to tune in tomorrow for the reveal of the surprise behind door number 23. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Take care and I hope to see you again tomorrow.